The Small Cap Power CEO interview featuring Eaglehill Exploration. Eaglehill Exploration Corporation is a Canadian mining exploration company focused on precious metal properties and acquisitions with the objective of building long-term growth, utilizing an experienced management team and affiliates having proven track records in North America. In North America, the company is set to become an advanced stage gold and precious metal exploration company, with its acquisition of the Windfall Lake property located near Val-d'Or, Quebec. In February 2011, Small Cap Power met with Brad Kitchen, CEO of Eaglehill Exploration, and asked him to tell us more about this company.
Eaglehill Exploration is a junior resource company listed on the TSX Venture Exchange under the trading symbol EAG. We also have a Frankfurt listing, it's EH0. There are currently 95 million shares out trading, and we are one of the most liquid stocks on the Venture Exchange.
Can you tell us about the people at Eaglehill?
Eaglehill is a little bit different than most junior exploration companies in the fact that we've been able to put together a very strong exploration team, very strong financial partners, and a good management team. With the board of directors of Eaglehill, we've got myself, who's president and CEO. My background is I'm a civil engineer by education at UBC and took my MBA at McGill. Most of my work experiences have been in Toronto, where I was a VP and Director of Structured Finance. We also have on the board Dick Nemes, who was who is the ex-chairman and chairman emeritus of NORAD. We have Gerald Ruth, who used to be in charge of listings at the TSX and has also been instrumental in many mergers and acquisitions in recent history. Cale Thomas, our CFO, and Andre Tessier, president of Mergor Resources, is also on our board.
So why should investors be excited about Eaglehill?
Eaglehill has a very strong asset in the Windfall Lake property. There's been a lot of work that's been done on the property, but not a lot of conclusions nor a resource calculation made. So it's our job, thanks to Dr. Jean-Philippe Durocher, who's our chief geologist. He's been able to put together a very good model, which is helping generate value in this asset at Windfall Lake.
What progress have you made at Windfall Lake since taking control a year ago?
The Windfall Lake was a very interesting property in the fact that there was about $25 million spent on the project prior to us getting the asset. But they hadn't been able to generate this resource. The time that we've spent over the last year is a little bit different than most junior resource companies. The fact that we've used a bit more brain power than drill power. And that brain power has been used to analyze over 71 kilometers of core, 331 holes. There's a 1,400 meter ramp. And all this technical geographical information has allowed us to put together a very strong model. There has not been a resource calculation on the property yet. We are fairly close to being in a position where we should do a 43-101, and we foresee that happening in the next year. The main condition that we set on before we would do a 43-101 is that we wanted to be comfortable that we had a very strong number of ounces. Our internal hurdle has been about 1 million ounces as a good base to move forward. And from that, we want to be able to establish a solid foundation of 1 million ounces and then move and be able to expand that asset.
You've spent a considerable amount of time and resources in really understanding the geological structure of the property and its resource potential. Please elaborate on this and tell our viewers, how does this benefit the company going forward?
The key, and that's a very good point, the key on what we've done in Eaglehill is to take all the very good data that's available, spend some time, analyze how the results were obtained, and see how that might form a new pattern. As a result, just within the last year, we've discovered that there's now over 7 gold zones, and that these zones are, which were originally targeted to be high grade but thin veins, we're now looking not only at the high grade veins, but also bulk tonnage scenario. And I think that's the critical paradigm shift that Eaglehill has brought to the Windfall Lake, is that it is a bulk tonnage opportunity at this stage.
Can you please summarize your drill results for our viewers?
We have had some very good results. Last March, when we started to analyze the bulk tonnage scenario, one of our first holes was 52 meters at 14, 15 grams a ton. And there was gold in every single one of those meters. We had a summer drill program, and what we were intending to do at that summer program is determine the continuity of gold in one of these gold zones that we described before. So we did a 14-hole program, and we hit gold in the zone on all 14 holes. An additional surprise there is we also discovered a very near surface, 60 meters down, new gold zone. The program that we're doing right now, we're batting 1,000. What it's doing is validating our theories on how the gold has been situated at Windfall Lake, and we're drilling where we expect to expand known gold zones, and we've had 100% success to date.
Can you tell us what are your key objectives for 2011?
Sure. We're right in the middle of doing a 10,000 meter drill program. We are drilling and expect that results will continue until the end of April of 2011. At that time, we hope to be in a position where we will do a 43-101 based on our conditions that we would like to do a 43-101 upon comfort level that we have on a fairly conservative basis, 1 million ounces. We will then refine our model. We're using a very interesting software package called GoCAD, which allows us to do modeling, which some of the other exploration software packages don't do. And we will continue a further drill program starting probably in June or July. And this will be to further prove out over and above our 43-101, expand our resource.
Is the company well funded to carry out its exploration plans for 2011?
We're in a very good shape right now. We currently have over $2 million, and this at the beginning of February, $2 million, which will allow us to get through the existing drill program and a little bit and through the 43-101. The nice thing about Eaglehill is that its operations are in Quebec, and we are receiving about a $700,000 tax rebate check from the Quebec government in May. So we are well funded right now. We will be looking to do some more financing. We don't want to do financing unless there's more value in the company. We believe that the Windfall Lake property has not been valued correctly by the market, but it's our job to get that message out and to build value for our shareholders.
What will be your focus for the coming year?
Our focus will continue to be systematically, methodically generate more value in the Windfall Lake property by exploring and defining new gold mineralization. We do use brain power as much as our drill power to assess how the model can be replicated in different areas so that we expand the gold mineralization. And then I believe that once we're finished our existing drill program, our current drill program, we will have validated our model and be able to expand on that and possibly bring on 2 drills to continue drilling through the summer and winter periods.
Is the company currently working towards an NI 43-101 compliant resource estimate?
Yes. We are comfortable enough. We've done an internal resource calculation, and we are comfortable that we can take this to the NI 43-101 level. The key concern for us is that we do define, let's say we define 1 million ounces. We want the market to understand that this is just the start, that there is, that this will be replicated as we continue going forward. This is what our current drill program is striving to do.
For all you need to follow the Eaglehill exploration story, see their company hub on smallcappower.com. smallcappower.com. Investment ideas and research.